Hello everyone, welcome back to the Excel 2016 training. In this video, we will look at fonts, specifically font size, font color, primarily playing with fonts in terms of formatting. Here is the employees version 3 workbook. We have two worksheets here. One is employees and the other is employee bonus calculator. The text as of now, it's completely plain, no formatting whatsoever, and we will enhance these two worksheets by applying different kinds of formatting. When it comes to font, it's always personal choice when it comes to size or type or alignment, etc. So for font, say for example, we'll start with this. It says 2017 employees. Kind of looks like a header, so I mean to say for the whole worksheet, not just for the table, but it says that it's regarding something, so we'll make it little bold. So you can use this here. Maybe you can increase the size of the font. You can use a drop down, or we can also use these buttons. This will increase the size, this will decrease the font size. Next, we have this, looks like a table, and we have a header here. So I can select all these cells, and now in terms of formatting, what makes sense is at least let us make it bold, and maybe we'll drop in some color into the cell itself. You can do that. So now this is not the font color itself, it is the cell background color. So for example, I can make it darker. Let's say I'll make it that, and I can change the font color to say white. Again, as I said, it's a personal preference. So now we just change the font color, we change the font size here and made it bold. If you want, you can maybe change the font type as well. Let's do light one, maybe increase the font a little bit. Now let's auto adjust the width of the column. All I did was selected all these columns, and I'm going to double click here. That will adjust it. Now with this, maybe see, as you can see, A1 contains 2017 employees. What it did was it actually expanded the column A all the way up till here. Maybe we don't want it. What I'll do is I'll just merge these two cells, select these two and do merge and center. It's right there, and then I'll double click. Now it's nicely adjusted. Row 15 seems to have some sort of total, so let's click that there and maybe just make it bold for now. And maybe we could we'll talk about borders later. So far looks better. Okay, now so far I've been doing all this using pretty much the buttons here. You can also apply formatting at a cell level. You can select a cell, right click on it, you get a mini toolbar. You can drop in a different color for the cell if you'd like, and depending on let's say maybe it makes more sense to kind of maybe highlight this guy here. Maybe we'll put some yellow color there. Okay, just for the cell. Next, you can actually go to the format cells and do the whole thing here. You can right click, as you have just seen, go to format cells, or you can do Control 1, or you can also get to the format cells using this little thing on the ribbon, which would take you to this format cells. Let me show it to you looking at alignment as well. So while you're here, when you click there on the alignment, it takes you to the same format cells, but your alignment tab is highlighted. This is the number, this is the font. So when you do from the font, it takes you to the font directly. So from here you can definitely mess with all the font type, style, size, etc. So let me let's say pick this one, the first name, do that, going to here, Let's say I want to change the font type, I want to make it bold, increase the size. Say for example I want to underline it, single underline it. I want the color to be maroon and apply. As you can see, the first name is done. It's formatted the way you want it. If you do Control Z, everything goes away. We reverted it back. One more time, selecting, going here, and you can apply all these. And this is something called FX, Strikethrough, Superscript, and Subscript. I mean, sometimes it helps in using them. Let's say, for example, you want to strike through this. Again, depending on your workbook needs, you can use this. You'll put a line through it, so to strike through the data. I mean, not just the number. You can apply it to the text as well. It does the same thing. Strike through. Okay. So pretty much that's it about the fonts, and we'll look at alignment in the next video.